What's up, everybody? It's Jason Melly here. I'm with my homeboy Randy.
What's up?
Randy Lawrence. We call him the Dragon Slayer.
Slayer.
For those of you that don't know, my name is Jason Melly. I'm the CEO and founder of the Collective Genius. It's the leading mastermind for high-level real estate investors in the United States of America. And we are down here in sunny Zihuatanejo. And
beautiful.
We're not trying to do that cheesy commercial where we act like this is what we do all the time, because the reality of it is
we're cranking.
That we're cranking, right? And so what we did is we told you, scoot in here a little bit, Dragon
there
Slayer.
You go. That's it,
don't,
man.
Now, don't
That's it. Don't be not in the pool now.
So one of the things that we were just talking about here, we told you we'd share some of the high-level conversations, is a lot of guys would wonder why would you want to get into a apartment complex, multifamily unit that requires a ton of capex, ton of value add, and then shortly thereafter, in 2 years or so, sell out of it and move on to the next one. And so Randy gave an awesome explanation just now of why that's his strategy. And I just want to have you share that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Right?
So we were talking on this where, guys saying, well, why after 3, 4, 5 years would you not just keep it, pay down the debt, even maybe do a refi? And it's like, okay, so let's say you bought this 100-unit property, you've rehabbed them up, moved the rents in line with what's going on for the market. Now you've got a $3 million equity piece in there, say at year 5. You refi it out and maybe you only pull $1 million out. Your return on equity gets compressed down to maybe 7 or 8%. So on that $2 million, you're getting that 7-8% return because of what you've got trapped in the property. Whereas if you sold it, took the $3 million and moved into another property, now you're getting a 15, 16, 17, 18% return on that equity in the new deal. And you've gone from maybe say 100 units to 150, 200 units, or upgraded from a C plus to a B minus property. So it's not necessarily about just keeping it forever and paying down the debt. Yes, you're continuing to acquire units and increase your cash flow, but you're always monitoring your return on equity. That's key, because the more you do it, the more you go from 3 million to 10 million to 20 million to 30 million of equity, and you want to continue to maximize that return.
I like it.
Awesome, brother.
Now, here's one of the key things too. One of the things that we do a couple different things inside the Collective Genius, right? We kind of take, if you will, visionary leaders and put them on the fast track to scaling their business, building wealth, and giving back. And so what we're trying to do with the messaging that we take forward is discuss what pillar each of our messages, for example, this Facebook Live, falls with under. And this is obviously about building wealth.
For sure.
But the cool thing is, it's not just about how Randy's doing it, it's who he's doing it with. And right, so we're here in Zihuatanejo, Mexico, and I have invested in, am I in 4 or 5 of your projects?
5.
Yeah, I am in 4, personally in 4 of Randy's complexes, probably totaling 600 plus units. Yeah. So I've been personally invested north of 7 figures into Randy's projects, north of about 600 units over those projects. And then we also have, they're not out here with us right now, but Shoni and John's, Shoni and John.
Joni and Sean.
Sean and Joni Wolfswinkel, who have also invested with Randy as well, right? So I've got my main man over here too, Mr. Mark Delatour. Yeah. He's been in CG for about 5+ years, big turnkey provider. How many turnkey units do you think you've moved to other CG investors? Mainly Mr. Dr. David Phelps and his crew over there. 60 plus?
No, critical relationship. Just last year we did probably 50 to them, and the year before that probably 60. So
these are. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother.
No, yeah,
Fire
it's
away.
a huge. The relationships you build are everything, right? So it's the way you facilitate your business exactly through the methods that are taught and the relationships you build. But it's been a huge win for us.
Yeah, and we've also got, I don't think you can see him, he's way up here. Check out this house we're staying at, amazing place that we're all hanging out together, right? This is Murmullo is the name of the house here in Zihuatanejo. We've got Mr. Eric Brewer here, who literally just closed a $2 million recapitalization on his portfolio with one of our other members. We got Mr. Frank Cava there. Frank, come over here and share a cool strategy, the one we were talking about the other day, about how not only are you, instead of buying single-off rentals now, you're buying portfolios, because it helps you not only add to your portfolio, but create inventory, your own inventory for the next several years to come.
Yeah. Many people talk about how hard it is to find inventory right now, but if you look at one commodity that is not changing in America, it's age. People are aging into retirement and getting older. So if you position yourself as someone who can help estate plan for older people who were invested into the market years ago, it's an easy place to shop for big packages, 10 to 100 unit single families. Nobody else is shopping in that market because the people that are coming out of seminars don't have the ability to do a package the way way we would. And then what you do with it is completely and totally up to you. I bought a package of 30 that I've absorbed and turned into inventory in my portfolio. I sell them off one at a time, or I collect rent, however I want to do it. I did a 75 unit acquisition not too long ago, and that 75 unit acquisition, I actually sold the entire thing the day it closed and collected a huge assignment fee, and now I'm property managing it behind. So it just gives you all of these unbelievable opportunities that are pretty cool, and it's where other people aren't shopping for deals.
Thank you, Mr. Cava.
You got it.
And like one of the other cool things, and this really kind of shows you how everything is tied together, right? Is that data, that subset of data between people who actually own 10 or more units in their portfolio is being provided to our members by Mr. Chris Richter. See that guy standing up there? Where's he at? There he is right there, right? That is the data scientist inside of the Collective Genius. And so in order for these guys to find these portfolios, Chris is providing them with a list of landlords that actually have 10 or more units inside that they're currently holding, and then all these guys start marketing to them, and they take the portfolio down and then decide, hey, I took down 74 units, I'm going to sell these 14 wholesale, I'm going to rehab 10 of these, put them on the market retail, and I'm going to keep the other 50 or so units, right? The other cool thing that Mr. Richter was sharing with us earlier is from a buyer's perspective, right? Like you can easily get into a situation where year after year you're selling to the same people that want to pay, say, 78 to 82% of market value. And there are a lot of people in the marketplace right now paying 95 to 98% of market value. And that's going to vary depending upon your market. But Chris is providing our members the data. This is not something that's public, like his organic product that pretty much anyone can buy. But something that's not public is a list each and every single month of here's every property that got taken down in your geography. Here's who bought it, here's what they paid relative to market value. So when you look at that data and you can actually see, hey, I'm selling to people at 80% of market value, but here's a list of people that are paying 95 to 100 cents on the dollar for property. Now you need to start targeting those people for your buyers list, right? So he's using data in order to help our members increase their sell price on the backside. So with that said, we're going to be signing off here from awesome, wicked Zihuatanejo, Mexico. We've got this villa, and we've actually got a couple over more here. Difficult to see, but a couple more back over here on this point. We've got 4 houses. We're just all kind of down here chilling. Like I said, not trying to create the cheesy, hey, we're just out here vacationing and this is how we roll all the time. This group of guys have been together for a long time. We're just out celebrating life a little bit. But if you are a high-level investor and you are, a high-caliber investor looking to get on the fast track to scaling your business, building wealth, and giving back, that's what we do here. And a lot of these guys are doing big, big things together. And so I would encourage you, come check us out, right? We've set up a specific website for you to go check out. It's learnmoreaboutcg.com. That's learnmoreaboutcg.com. And it will actually, when you go there, what you'll see is a pretty cool little video I'll put together. It's like a split screen video of about 7 or 8 of our members. And each of them, we just kind of go around the horn talking about the relationships and so forth that these guys, that's what we do at CG, right? And what's up, Mr. Lee Arnold there? He's another rock star inside of the Collective Genius, doing big things with Christina Kraus right now. So, all right, guys, we're going to sign off. We'll come back to you later with a little bit more cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you soon. Oh, if somebody would put learn more about CG in the comments, learnmoreaboutcg.com in the comments of this, if you would, that way people can go check it out. We'll talk to you soon.